welcome to Retherford Roamings and week number 2 in our keto journey. How did your week go?
Good. My week went well.
Week 1 for you?
Yes. I didn't have any
week and a half.
I didn't have any keto flu or anything. I've never had that really. But what I did have was lack of energy. Because we've been doing our intermittent fasting, skipping breakfast and everything. And what I found at work, I didn't bring my meal prep one day. And then it was like 9 o'clock in the morning. I don't usually eat till noon, but it was like 9 in the morning. I was just feeling like really like blah. Just wasn't there. So
your mistake for the week was that you didn't meal prep.
Yeah, I didn't do enough meal prep. But I always keep this can of tuna at work on my toolbox, and just for whenever, if I feel the urge to eat something, then I grab the can of tuna instead of a candy bar. But yeah, I was just feeling really sluggish this week. Just like, I had no motivation, no energy, whatnot. So I'm like, all right, grab my can of tuna. All I do is I crack it open, throw some sea salt on it, and chow down. After that, like 5 minutes later, I was 100% again. It was just, sometimes you get into the intermittent fasting too quickly and your body's still trying to adjust. And it wasn't ready yet. So.
And you had one hard day. You said they had lots of candy at work.
Oh my gosh. Wow. So, yeah, all through the holidays, there's one guy in parts. He knows who I'm talking about, who watched this. But he always brings this candy in. He's like, leaves it on the counter. It's so tempting. Well, he quit doing that for this year. But one of the other guys in parts brought all the really good candy and like chocolates and Snickers and all the good stuff. And they threw that box out on the parts counter. I'm like, oh, such a struggle that day. But I resisted. I ate none of it. And but yeah, it's hard. But it'll be good in the end.
Yes.
And all that candy's gone, by the way. No more's coming for a while.
And so this week, our weigh-ins, well, we did this morning. You went from 181.9 last week.
184.9.
So you had a gain of 2.8 pounds. Anyway, it's 2.8. 2.8 for you. A gain of 2.8. And I went from 113.1 to 12.9. So I had a loss of...
She doesn't do numbers, by the way.
I had a little bit of loss, I guess.
I had a little bit of gain.
Anyways, so...
But I ran a lot this week. I did a 9-mile run on Monday.
So total?
5 miles on Tuesday. Probably 25 this week, maybe.
25. I did about 5 miles this week. A little over 5 miles.
Of walking?
No, I ran some of that too. A couple miles of running.
Well, she says that there was no witnesses.
Maddie knows. And I would have gone further running, but I had the wrong shoes on. It was really slippery. Like, wow, slippery. Dangerous. It was dangerous. Anyway, so, yeah, we had a good week. I only had a couple times of wishing I could eat something else. Like, I'm going to go to my mom's house. She still got Christmas candy, like my favorite chocolate mint candies.
So I'm not the only one with candy temptations this week.
Just candy. And at work, all the residents still have their really good Christmas candy in their rooms, and they're offering it. And like, nope.
Because they don't want it.
I just say I don't eat chocolate, and they're all like, "Oh, that's so good of you." But anyway, so we had a good week.
Yes.
A good second week. We stuck to it. We did well. No cheating. We used our app.
Yes.
I did okay. I never did reach my carb level. I was always under. Some days significantly under. You were way, way under with your running.
Yeah, the days I run, it's hard to eat enough. But
So
I don't run every day.
And I had 4 days of being exactly the same weight, so I'm maintaining. So I dropped my carb level down by 2, which I still haven't got there yet either. And then I went for a 4-mile walk, and it upped it for me. And so I certainly didn't. I certainly didn't get my carbs. And I think yesterday I didn't get my carbs, protein, or fats, or calories. So I was like deficit all over the place. Very deficient. Slacking. But I ate. I felt like I ate all day long. I went to bed with a full tummy. I don't know. And it was good food. Spinach. We had this big, heavy dinner skillet.
Yes.
Eggs, spinach, cheese, sausage.
I blame that on the weight gain this morning.
And it was all good, and I still wasn't where I should have been. So, I don't know. Meal prep. I did meal prep for work, which was good. Even though I only ate half of it, and I came home eating it at 11 o'clock at night, eating my dinner, which was probably bad because I felt sick all night. Because I ate my dinner on the way home. And then I meal prepped when I went to my mom's for the day. I spend almost all day on Thursdays at my mom's all day. So I meal prep there so I don't get tempted because she always has goodies.
Yeah.
That she leaves out because she doesn't want to eat, so everyone else has to eat. She even broke out the frosted Christmas cookies, and she's like, I still have these.
Why do grandmas do that? They buy all this food that they don't want to eat.
And then
they leave it out for everybody.
When my brother came over, I told him about where they were so he could eat them instead.
Oh, okay. Good deal.
Okay, so we did have the root beer JellO this week.
Oh, that was so good. That was so good, by the way.
It was good.
It was
I have pictures of it.
You made another batch tonight.
It was strange looking. It was brown JellO. Very strange. Looking, but it was good. And we got whipped cream for it to try tonight. And then we made the sun-kissed pineapple JellO. That was really good too. That'll be good with cream.
The Propel wasn't so
we made the Propel berry flavor with it has electrolytes in it and stuff, which was it was probably good for you. But it was clear JellO, so it was strange. So I couldn't.
And it didn't have a lot of flavor.
Yeah, I couldn't find any flavor in it because I think it was mental because there was no color. There was no flavor. I don't know. But we mixed it with cream last night and it was a little bit better because at least the cream was sweet. And as far as our favorite meals this week or new things that we tried. I made some ginger cookies.
Yeah, they weren't so good.
We're still eating them. They weren't that great. That was not I've made them before, and I have 2 or 3 different recipes, and that one wasn't it. They're kind of like cardboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like cardboard.
It's like, when you think of health food and yummy health foods, and you chew on them, and they're like cardboard. That's the one.
Yeah.
And we have pretty good meals, big salads or whatnot when we're together. But 2 nights this week, you work Wednesday night and you're at your mom's Thursday night, so I had to fend for myself. So I get pretty lazy and I just fry up a sausage and have some cheese with it and some sauerkraut, and I just call it good and simple. Yeah. So I didn't get very elaborate on my own. And
I like these Atkins coconut snack bars. They're 2 carbs each that I have usually in the evening if I don't know, just because I like them. It's a snack, and they're
something sweet.
Yeah, it's kind of like an Almond Joy, or not an Almond Joy. What's the other one?
Mounds.
Okay. Anyway, I like that one. And then
you can Google it.
Then there's one that's kind of like a Snickers bar, which I like too, but that has peanuts and has bad effects on me. So I have to watch that one. I start my morning with coffee with butter in it.
Butter, coconut oil still? Or is this
Just butter, mostly. The coconut oil, I don't know. If you mix it up right, it's okay. But if I put it in a thermal, it stays on the top and it keeps it extremely scorching hot coffee. But anyway.
So fat is an extremely good insulator.
Yes, it is. We had a chicken avocado egg salad one night.
Oh, that was so good.
And we put it in romaine leaves.
Lettuce. Yeah, made like a little wrap out of it.
Just took the outer leaves and just rolled it up in there. That was so good. One night we had what we call spam leather. We cooked the spam till it's totally dried out and like spam chips.
Yeah.
I think we put it on a salad. We had it with salad.
Yep,
that night.
We had a salad.
We call it spam chips or spam leather.
We were getting rid of the rest of the salad we had, so we can get more.
And then we bought another case of spam this week.
And that's, and the spam is like in the beginning when we talked about clean and dirty keto.
Spam is dirty.
Spam is dirty keto because it's processed foods. Even though it is keto friendly and it doesn't have all the carbs and garbage stuff you don't want in it, but it's a processed food. And so when we say dirty keto, it doesn't mean it's bad keto. It just means it's processed. It's not as good for you.
Yeah.
But
like our tuna comes from a can, our chicken comes from a can. We don't have a freezer.
Yeah, no freezer.
So we can't have frozen meats most of the time.
We can. If we do end up getting a moose or a lot of fish in the summer, we do have the ability that the neighbors will let us use their freezer for freezing that kind of stuff, game meats, but we share it with them as well.
And it's really hard to find good quality meat in the stores. It's all gnarly with hormones and whatnot.
Yeah, I just won't buy meat in the store.
You have to get the.
I'm not gonna ever be a vegetarian, but if I have to buy meat in the store, I'm not going to. We'll go find it out in the woods somewhere.
Yeah, you can go get a rabbit or something. Birds. What else? We found a good source for
eggs. Oh yeah,
fresh eggs.
Fresh eggs, because a friend of hers usually brings us eggs, but she only has so many chickens, and
we go through a lot.
We go through a lot of eggs, and it's nicer to bring them to us. But there's spells where we don't get eggs from her. We have to go buy them in the store, but then we got to buy the eggs that are like from chickens that aren't treated well, aren't fed well. So this place we found here locally, and they have eggs from local farms around this area, and where they have duck eggs and
goose eggs, chicken eggs, all different kinds of chickens.
They have quail eggs too.
Yes, quail eggs.
So we got a carton of some good chicken eggs and some duck eggs. So I've never tried duck eggs before, so we'll give that a shot this week.
Yes, and so all when you buy their eggs, the money goes to the farmers.
Yep, money goes straight back to the farmers.
So it's called Chickapalooza. So I'll put I'll put the name in the description.
Link or name or.
And then
and they're local right here in Wasilla.
So and then we missed it this week, but apparently KetoCrate, Alicia's KetoCrate is open again. You can find it on Facebook. I'll put that in the link again.
And they're only open on Saturdays. I don't know what time they open yet because it's been a while, and I know they close at a certain time or when everything's sold out, and usually everything sells out.
So I think this week we're going to go in search of finding it because they have goodies. They have bread, they have goodies.
Yeah, they're at a new location we haven't found yet. It's at a orthopedic place or something. So I know it's here in town. We'll find it this weekend.
It's online on Facebook.
Yeah.
Just gotta find it.
We'll report back next week.
And as far as we were talking about fasting, right now our fasting is when we go to bed until we don't eat until afternoon.
Yeah.
12 o'clock.
For me, it's 11, 12.
So.
Or if I have to have an emergency, kind of doing it at 9.
Yeah, I usually don't eat until after 12, and then lately I've been just doing having coffee maybe with butter until noon, and then afternoon I'll make a coffee with I've been using Nut Pods creamer. I actually got the caramel one this week, and then if it's not sweet enough, I'll put in some sugar-free vanilla flavoring, coffee flavoring, and usually I'll just have that until either 3 or 4 when I get hungry, or until dinner. Some days I just forget to eat. Now I'm at that stage where I'm not really that hungry.
This is why you're withering away.
I'm not. I didn't lose hardly anything. But, and yeah, there's also that factor when you start keto of constipation. And yeah, when you're using up all your nutrients, your stuff, there's not much left over, I think.
Dr. Eric Berg does talk about this. I remember one of the videos talking about the constipation thing, and I don't remember how to fix it. I have to go back and watch that video again.
I probably drink more water, which I think I was really bad. I think I drank maybe a cup this week. Like, seriously, I think that's about it. I don't like water. I like coffee.
But coffee's mostly water.
Mine's not. It's like sludge. Sludge with butter.
So yeah, I've been drinking just water and tea. I don't drink coffee anymore. Went from a crazy coffee addict to no coffee for a year now.
So, and we're not crazy workout people. We don't go to the gyms. There's no workout. We have been doing yoga. We're on day, 10, I guess, if it's the 10th.
No, we're on day
9. I did it for 30 days last month and really liked it. And so we're doing it together this month. And next month, we'll just pick a different challenge. 1 week or one month I did a sit-up challenge. One time we tried a plank challenge. Just pick something different. We're not crazy gym workout people.
No.
He runs. I walk.
Not crazy gym workout people, but we're crazy outdoor people.
We hike. I'll hike a mountain any day, but I'm not going to the gym. It's just no fun. I don't like it. But I'll go hike all day long.
And we have.
So, anything else? It's been kind of
not a lot this week, really.
Yeah, pretty chill week. I've got a couple ideas of some new recipes we're going to try. One is it was supposed to be a pistachio fudge, but we're going to find out pistachios raw.
Yeah, it's supposed to be raw pistachios.
So we got macadamia nut. So we're going to do macadamia nut fudge.
So,
and then
that's just one of the things about being in Alaska is we just can't find everything you need.
And then the other one is some kind of fudge brownie thing, something that's all keto. So, and I'm growing some sprouts this week, so that'll be yummy. Sprouts, alfalfa sprouts are good. So, I have other videos about growing alfalfa sprouts. If you want to look into that, maybe I'll leave a link for that. I think that's all we got for this week.
Yeah.
It's been fun and
windy.
But you ran in the wind. I walked in the wind.
Mm-hmm.
It's been icy and windy and no snow and no fun. Did we get out and do anything this week since New Year's? No, I think
I don't think so.
Last week I did ice skating. That was cold, but
oh yeah, you took Bianca out.
Oh no, that was New Year's Day.
Oh, that's a couple weeks ago.
I don't know what we did this week.
Apparently nothing. We can't remember it. It was just one of those weeks.
So anyway, I think that's it for this week. So
signing off.
Signing off.
Till next week.
Bye. 2 ounces.
That's not an ounce. 0.2 pounds.
0.2. What?
There's 16 ounces in a pound.
Yeah.
That's not 2 ounces. 0.2 of a pound.
Isn't that 2 ounces?
No.
What is it?
It's the decimal point of a pound.
Okay. I don't don't get it. But anyway, whichever one doesn't have the nuts in it. Anyway,
it'd be Mounds.
I thought Mounds had the nuts because they're
No,
Mounds.
Almond Joy. Almond. You get almonds and you enjoy the.
Make sure there's no one around. Most days I start my morning.
Just take those to work. Eat them around the. I was 9 and 9 turned to 8.
Huh?
Somebody does not do math, by the way.
So what was it? 2 point.
That would be exactly 3 pounds. You subtracted 9 from 9. You made 8.
Oh, that's a 1.
Oh.
I can't write either. Pointing the camera with your foot.
So, am I?
We're having an earthquake. Okay.
Do we have to do this over again?
No, we're just gonna cut it out. So anyway.
Are you sure?
Is that it?
That's it.
You have to do your. Oh, we better been recording all that. It's still recording, but.